Keith Myers here again with my friend Adrian. We're going to build on the last video where we talked about the shield set play, and we're going to deal with the other angle for the side parry set play. If you review the previous video, remember the shield set play dealt with someone striking on the 1, 2, or 3 o'clock angle, this forehand angle. He's striking at me. I did my shield, it's swinging past, and then I cut, backstop position, I hit, and finish. Now we're going to deal with the opposite angle, somebody striking at that 11, 10, or 9 o'clock angle, that backhand angle, right? Now, when I'm dealing with a forehand angle and I'm in a ready position, he's striking at me. This is quick. I can put this up quick. You could do a shield on the backhand angle, but it requires me to turn my body in an awkward position or to switch my stance. And that's just typically too slow to respond immediately to a fast blow coming in. So what works much better is this backhand or side parry. It's just like the backhand back cut. And we're taking this right out of one of our core drills, that Keating combo set play. If you go back and review, remember there's a portion where you cut across, hit, backhand, backhand, and now from here to here is the portion we're breaking out and turn it into its own set play. So if Adrian's striking at me on that backhand angle, I'm meeting it with the spine of my blade, not with the edge. So I'm here, right? And I'm much more likely to get a stop on the backhand angle than the forehand angle. On the forehand angle, it's much more likely to just swing past me, because if you look, his hand is leading the angle and his elbow is tucked in nice and tight. Boom. So it's going to be a lot harder for me to get a stop. On the backhand angle, when he's striking, notice how his elbow is up and out, and he has to lead a lot more with the heel of his hand and the blade as it sweeps across. So that gives me the opportunity to get a check in there. I'm much more likely to get a stop. So what I'm trying to do is this. I'm trying to hit, there's my backstop position right to here, and again, I cut out. So it's just like the previous one, it's just we're coming at a different position. I'm getting the parry here, and as I parry, there's my backstop to the thrust and cut out. Okay? He may swing past. What if he does swing past? I do my parry, he swings past, I'm still doing the same thing, but now I'm assuming that's coming back at me because he's not going to quit. But so now as I go to this position, I'm stopping here, and then this is what we'll cover in another video called cruzada, but then I do a cruzada to bring it back, and I'm out again. Right? So I didn't get the backstop position because I had to be on the inside, which is a lot worse place to be. But I'm still doing those same motions. It's just that if he swings past me, this motion becomes a hit and a stop, and then I cut out. Okay? Otherwise, it's the same. So again, the best drills or set plays are ones that you have a set of motions that you can apply in various different ways and work in different circumstances. So you can just kick into muscle memory and it's still going to work for you, right? Obviously, this backhand parry or this side parry could have been a strike. So with a big Bowie knife, if he's doing a backhand strike at me, ideally I'm hitting right there, boom, and just letting it go past me. That's the ideal. And I'll hit his bracer instead of his hand, but you can see he's doing that backhand strike. That's what I would do ideally, right? Because I'm at a range where I can respond, I can get out of the way and just take it out, and then I'm still coming. What we're talking about is when I'm a little closer and it's kind of like an, oh shit, here it is. I could do this, but I'm still going to get hit. So at this range is when I kick into these kind of things, where I'm hitting, maybe I've hit with the spine of my blade here and slid up, but this is what I'm trying to get. That stop, that parry and stop. And then right there's that backstop position, and I'm going right into this small gap. Notice I'm not swinging way out here to give him an opportunity to parry with this hand. I'm trying to keep it tight and shoot it right into this gap. And if he parries with that hand now, he's still going to get hit, right? It doesn't really help him. So that's why when we do this, it's nice and tight. Same way with this one. Nice and tight. that fits right into this gap. Hits right there. And it cuts across the bicep. Okay? So there's a two-man drill to go with this to kind of learn that contact reflex. And the simple one is where we're standing with the right leg forward. We're crossing blades. Adrian does that thrust towards me and I parry, and I do that thrust towards him. And he's aiming right here. He's keeping it nice and tight, and I'm parrying, and I'm doing the same. And it's just back and forth to just get used to that contact with the blades and being able to deflect something. Okay, now the next level, we switch, put the other foot forward, because obviously if I've parried and I'm about to strike him, he can parry me. I don't want him to. How do I stop him from doing his parry, which is just part of the previous drill? I do the backstop. I catch him. So now he can't pull his arm back. He can't go back. That's why I call it a backstop. And I can slide that in right there. So to keep the continuity of the drill, we just touch. I touch with this hand shape right behind the elbow, and then I send. And I touch and I send. Because I know in application, what I'd really be doing is this, right? Which would keep him from responding. That's the whole point. Okay? So again, the previous set play was a shield, slice to a backstop, thrust, cut. This one is side parry. Here's the backstop position to the thrust and cut. And it deals with the two main blows you're going to find when you're standing at this middle range. Okay? Okay, hopefully that's clear.